Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you the brand new best money making guide here inside of Abyss on Roblox. Include beginner, mid game, and late game grinding, and the best ways to make money in all of these different stages. I did make a beginner guide, but now I've grinded enough to where I can actually legitimately tell you the best end game stuff. So yeah, guys, without any more time wasted, let's go ahead and get right into this video. By the way, if you do want to be entered in my Game Pass or reroll giveaway, all you guys have to do is leave a like on this video, comment your username down below, and make sure you do hype the video. Make sure you hype the video. That's how you guys enter. I'm about to choose the winner from my last Abyss video, so do make sure to enter. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so when you're starting out in zone 1, this is kind of a pretty big area to cover, and it's kind of annoying to just get out of this place because you have to buy all of these tubes over here, the base stuff. You have to kind of progress through this, and at this point in the game, getting money is like insanely hard just because it takes so long, and these fish here pretty much sell for nothing. You can't hold that much weight. It's kind of just a nightmare overall, but it takes a lot of grinding. So here's exactly the method that I would use to basically get out of this area and make a ton of money as fast as possible. Obviously, we're going to go to higher levels in a second. So you could go for, attacking things like this Barracuda. Does work. I mean, it's an epic, so you're going to make decent amount of money off of it, and it does have a pretty heavy weight. I mean, 7. But what I recommend doing and what I did to make a lot of money is targeting these mahi-mahis because they're humongous. They have a huge weight. So if I just get this mahi-mahi right here by itself, I'll show you the base value. This isn't even like the biggest mahi-mahi I've ever caught. I'll show you like there we go. Literally 20 kilograms right there. Super simple, and you're gonna fill up your weight really fast, which means you can come back here and you're basically optimizing your time and your money by farming mahi-mahi. But there's a couple other ones that I'll show you to farm because mahi-mahi may not always be spawned in. So this has it's a 3-star, it's big, and it has a pretty big kg. So how much is this worth? Let's see, how much is this worth? And you guys will see this one's literally worth 157 from one singular fish. Now if you only target mahi-mahis, you'll be making a lot of money. So yeah, doing those mahi-mahis is gonna make you a ton of money. Now obviously I'm gonna get into the other zones here in a second, but yeah, you're going to target the mahi-mahis, these salmon right here as well. These salmon right here are actually good. They're relatively big. Now, these ones aren't insane. They are uncommon. So again, I would still recommend the mahi-mahi over the salmon, but if there's not a lot of mahi-mahi spawning in your server, you need to clear up the server by getting things like this. But this is a huge fish. So if we go here, how much is this worth? This one's going to be worth literally still $69. One singular fish is worth $69. I'd like to sell this. Now, obviously, it's not as much as the mahi-mahi because, the mahi-mahi is rare and sells for more. Now, really quickly, I'm going to go kill a Barracuda because they are an epic rarity and they spawn in pretty frequently. So they do make you a good amount of money. So I'll just go ahead and show you really quickly. This one has a mutation on it, so keep that in mind when it comes to being fair and all that about my comparison. It is a 9.2 kilogram. It has rock on it, so do keep that in mind. So here we are right here. This is the Barracuda. So this one's worth 185, so a smidge over the mahi-mahi, and this doesn't even have a mutation on it. So those are going to be your 3 main targets: mahi-mahi, Barracuda, and then salmon. Because these are bigger fish, they're going to take up more weight. You're going to be able to catch more of them. It's way better. It's genuinely a lot better. So now let's go ahead and get into the next zone, which is going to be the Ancient Sands zone. All right, over here in the Ancient Sands zone, obviously, this is where things are going to get pretty interesting. So I'm trying to get there. It takes forever to drive anywhere in this game. This is the next zone. This zone is very, I mean, it's pretty good. It's not very good, I guess. So yeah, we're heading down into this zone right here. What is the best fish to farm in this zone? The best method, all of that good stuff. Now, I didn't spend too much time in the zone. I was able to progress pretty fast out of here. The cod are decent. I really can't tell you how much this is worth yet. So I'm just going to catch this and I'll go back. The real money making method is going to be on this other side where sharks and more stuff spawn in. So let's go. Yeah, the cod are very common in this zone, but they are big. Keep that in mind. So when I catch this, that's around 11. So it's not insane, but it's pretty big. Now, this back here is where I've found the most valuable fish right about here, but it looks like none have really. Okay, look, there's one right here. This is one right here. These sell for a lot of money. This one's also translucent or transparent. I don't know what the thing is on here. I may lose this. This thing is huge, absolutely huge. All right, this is an epic cave fish. It's an epic metal cave fish, so this is gonna be hard to catch. I'm gonna have to pay very close attention. And that is a 66 kg, so we're way heavier now than we were before. So fish like this right here, the metal cave fish, I mean, these are literally huge. This and then any other like cod and just big fish, really. I mean, this, if I could hit this, what's going on? Groupers are also very good. They're rare, so I would really target groupers and cod as well as fish like this. Anyways, before I get too heavy, I'm gonna go over to the next zone, which is the best zone. This is gonna be a late game, or at least I think this is the best zone. And this is a zone I've been using to grind and get a lot of money. I've spent a ton of money. I've probably got a total of $1 million, but I've spent so much of it on geodes and all that different stuff. By the way, comment down below if you guys want a way, like a guide guide for farming geodes and also what artifacts you should aim for. Anyways, I'm going to continue to make my way over to Spirit Roots, and I'll catch you guys once I'm all the way over there. By the way, let's see really quickly how much this fish sells for from the last zone. This one's around 1,300. So when you start making it into this zone, that's when you start making more money. Now, if we go to just the cod, how much is this worth? This one's worth 209, so a little bit more than the last zone. Now, the grouper, let's see how much this is worth. This is going to probably be like 400, 300. Yeah. So if you can obviously get these epics right here, these sell for the most. This one also has a mutation on it, obviously. So that is going to... All right. So now that we're in the Spirit Roots zone, now we're going to be talking about the next best money-making fish. This one's going to be quite interesting because there's a lot of fish here. And I actually haven't even finished catching all the fish in this zone, but I have caught a good majority of them. So first off, these huge fish right here, I don't even know what these are called. These are worth so much money. If you can find these big mutations, these Napoleons that are huge, this is going to make you a crap load of money. So if I can just grab this real quick, it has a pretty low progress speed. 25 kg. These are going to sell for very, like, a lot. And there's a ton here. Now, the next things are going to be these narwhals. These narwhals are rare and they sell for a really good amount. These ones are not too bad to catch personally, from my opinion. And then the next thing that we're going to catch is the thing that just ran through me. These narwhals are really good for money. And then these swordfish, oh my gosh, I'm going to die. Or spearfish, whatever these are. I think they're just swordfish. Yeah, these are sailfish. These sailfish are really, really good. They're very, very overpowered for money. So you mainly want to target in this zone. When it comes to bulk farming, obviously the super, super rare ones that you find, the mythicals and all of those legendary ones, you want to obviously target those if you find them. They're just so rare. So that's why I'm telling you, you need to farm the sailfish. Oh shoot, I just lost my streak. The sailfish, the narwhal, and then the Napoleons. Only the huge Napoleons though. Overall, that is the best money making methods here inside of Abyss on Roblox. If you guys did enjoy this video at all, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Helps out the channel a ton. We're on the road to 250,000 subscribers, so it'd mean a lot if you guys did subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.